For me, dating's a lot like basketball. Like, I see other people do it, and I'm like, oh, that looks easy, and then I try, and it's just airball! I was recently on a date, and the date was not going well, and I learned this when she ended the date by saying, "See you never." Airball! And yeah, it's just, one time I had a girl tell me to eat her butt out. And I was like, I haven't even met your parents yet. I gotta eat with the fam before I feast anywhere else. And I don't even think I'd be very good at eating butt. I definitely need like 4 YouTube tutorials. I mean, I watched 10 before I had my first kiss, and I still missed her mouth. I don't know what would go wrong with eating butt. I don't. And yeah, I just, if I had to label myself in a relationship, I'd think I'd say submissive. But when I say that, hey, calm down! When I say that, I don't mean I'm like, oh, spank me and call me a bad boy. It's more like if a girl were to do that, I would just be uncomfortably okay with it. Like, okay. And if anything, I'm more just like a pushover. I'm the type of guy in an Uber that would help pay for gas. And none of this helped during my first relationship. We had met at this concert, and we'd really hit it off. We were talking a lot, and I finally built up like the nerve to ask her out, and she said yes, and it was amazing. And we went on our first date, and she was very forward. She said, "I'm very kinky. Are you?" And what I wanted to say was no. I prefer candles on dinner tables, not pouring onto my chest. But what I went with that day was, kinky is my middle name, K-I-K-K-Y, woo! And I was on the subway over, and I felt like I was gonna throw up, and I was so scared because I don't even like going to stores and not buying anything. That makes me feel bad. This breakup was unbearable, and I get into her house, and I take her into her room, and I sit her down, and I say, "Levon, you're great." And then she started unzipping my pants. And this was not a part of the plan. And so I say, "Oh no, I'm good." But she wasn't listening. And so she just kept going at it, and I was so flustered because this was my first time having oral sex, probably because I call it oral sex. And I was so scared, and I was like, "Oh no, it's fine. Like, you're tired. You don't need to do this right now. You might get lockjaw," as if it was that big. And eventually, I just started tapping out. I was like, and she pulled back. I was victorious. Point 1 for me. There was one problem though. When she pulled back, I shot forward. And I saw it in slow motion, like in one of those president assassination films, but there was no Secret Service there to jump in front of the way. And I was like, no! And it hit her face, and I go, "I am so sorry." And she goes, "I am fine with this." And I go, "I am not." And what was supposed to be the end of a relationship became the end of a pornographic film.